Twitch's long shadow. Once, in a kingdom of golden grass and tall trees, lived King Alaric the lion. He was a very proud king who liked everything to go exactly his way. One afternoon, while King Alaric was having a very messy lunch, he accidentally bumped into the sharp horn of a goat. "Ouch," he roared, rubbing his nose. "How dare a snack have such pointy bits?" King Alaric was so grumpy about his scratched nose that he made a new law. He called for a swift blue jay to fly across the lands. "Tell everyone," Alaric commanded, "any animal with horns must leave my kingdom by tomorrow morning. I will not have anything pointy near me ever again." The news spread like wildfire. All the animals with horns were very sad, but they knew they had to follow the king's rules. A gentle deer with wide antlers and a sturdy ram with curled horns packed their favorite things into bundles. They began the long walk toward the mountains, leaving their homes behind. Twitch the hare sat hidden in the tall grass, watching them go. Twitch didn't have any horns at all. He had soft fur and a little pink nose, but Twitch was a very worrisome hare. He watched the deer and the ram walk away, and his little heart went thump, thump, thump with fear. That night, Twitch could not sleep. He stayed deep inside his cozy underground burrow, tucked under a blanket of dried moss. He kept thinking about King Alaric's angry roar. What if the king is still grumpy tomorrow? Twitch whispered to the dark walls. What if he decides he doesn't like long tails or big feet? When the sun finally rose, Twitch peeked out of his burrow. The morning light was bright and orange. Twitch stepped onto the fresh green grass and took a deep breath. But as he looked down at the ground, he saw something that made him jump back in surprise. The morning sun was very low, which made all the shadows look very, very long. Twitch looked at his own shadow on the grass. Because of the way he was standing, his two long, pointed ears cast a shadow that looked just like two sharp, dangerous horns. Twitch trembled from his nose to his toes. Just then, his neighbor, Zeno the cricket, hopped onto a nearby leaf. "Good morning, Twitch," Zeno chirped happily. "Why are you looking so pale? You don't have any horns, so you don't have to leave with the others. We can play in the clover all day." Twitch shook his head quickly. "I can't stay, Zeno," he cried, pointing at the long, dark shapes on the ground. "Look at my shadow. If King Alaric sees those, he will say they are horns. It won't matter if I tell him they are just my ears. When someone is looking for a reason to be mean, they will find one anywhere." Twitch grabbed his small blue knapsack and tied it tight. He gave a sad wave to Zeno and began to hop away as fast as his legs could carry him. He decided it was better to be safe in a new place than to stay where a shadow could be turned into a problem.